So the next day, I took my $10 Baofeng 888 to the baseball park one more time and walked around the outside. The baseball park is up in the air. It was about 8 feet above my head, and there was a chain link fence, and from the other side of that I was picking up the signals from the repeaters up on the mountain. So this thing's loaded up with all these amateur frequencies, so I thought this is a good time to check it out. So I started to push that illegal button, and I reliably contacted with a $10 radio with a $4.50 antenna 3 amateur repeaters. The good ones. Like a cell phone, they came in and they responded with their appropriate signals. I think that's what I like to think of as 3 free and open lines of communication that are heavily maintenanced by guys who are sharpening their radio skills, and it's one tier down below cell phone service. Cell phone service is great. People talk about, oh, it went crazy after 911. Stop to think, pal, that was 22 years ago. Do you see cell phones blowing over in the wind? No. Occasionally, I hear there was problems at Sandia in New Mexico yesterday. That the antennas don't actually come down, they blow apart because the winds are so strong. And when you put a wire sticking up in the air that has to withstand 100-mile-an-hour winds, it's going to wear out after a while. And that's what happens, and parts break and they come down. And there are people who monitor these frequencies that I contacted on this radio every bit as carefully, maybe more carefully than the cell phone people. And they will climb up there, and I hear them on the radio because they're out there going, can you hear me now? And somebody comes back and says, yeah, I can hear you now. And then they say, okay, talk to you later. And that's about as interesting as it gets on these radios. So if you're not looking below the surface and thinking about what is available to me, what's it good for, what can I do with it, and Kerchunking these repeaters, which are computers, just to see if they work, is not illegal. You check the law, okay? And if you don't believe me, I'll give you the serial number to this radio. In fact, I'll give you the radio. This is Bob for the Hairy Hamster Channel on a beautiful Arizona golden morning. And you know what? See how smart I am? I took this ugly radio and I forgot my phone with a camera. You should have seen the sunrise. It was otherworldly. Coming in with all that RF bathing me. Sorry, next time.